Hey guys, welcome to the Max Invest YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing some of the big and cool events that happened in the past week. I'm going to be talking about how the Australian Open are going to be using NFTs and why I really like this strategy, and also how they'll be collaborating with Chainlink to do this. I'm also going to then go on to talk about Aave, Layer 2's fee revenue, and a few more things. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, and remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. The first thing that I want to discuss is the Australian Open are actually announcing an NFT and a metaverse strategy. Now, I do think that this metaverse strategy is very cool and it's very different to what a lot of other companies are doing. Essentially, when I see other companies interacting with NFTs and the metaverse, they're usually doing it in a very bad and money-grabbing way. For example, Marvel are doing NFT profile pictures of Stan Lee after he's dead, and in my opinion, it just seems like Marvel are trying to get money by putting in very little effort. However, the Australian Open are doing something very unique, and it's something I haven't seen a lot of big brands and big corporations do before, which is always good to see. What the Australian Open are doing is they're giving 6,776 individuals an NFT of a small plot of land on a real tennis court. This means that that individual essentially gets ownership over that small space on the tennis court. Now, what they're then doing is they're using real-time ball tracking and match data to actually pair it with this NFT. This means that if a player hits a winning shot and it lands on the plot of land that you own, well, you get a whole bunch of different benefits. The first thing that you get is you get an NFT of the match ball, and you actually get the real match ball. This means that the Australian Open will actually give you the ball that was used in the match, and they'll give you a certificate of authenticity in real life for this match ball. So this is very, very cool. They're actually linking a digital NFT with a real thing. If you buy into the NFT thing, well, you can actually get a real match ball if a winning shot is hit on your plot of land. However, it doesn't stop there. The Australian Open give you access to a range of different things. They give you access to Australian Open merch, they give you access to digital wearables, and they give you access to just a range of benefits that will come down the line in the future. The next thing that the Australian Open are doing is they're actually building Rod Laver Arena in Decentraland. If you don't know what Decentraland is, all it is a big video game that's generally associated with the metaverse. You can buy land in that video game, you can run around in that video game and do a range of things, and they're actually building out Rod Laver Arena in that video game, which is very cool to see. So they're doing a whole range of different things, the Australian Open, and I really do like to see it. It seems like the Australian Open is one of the brands that is taking NFTs a bit more seriously. They're adding a range of different fun stuff to do with NFTs, and this is the way I think NFTs should be done. I see too many brands like Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and all of these different brands doing very basic things with NFTs where they just sell digital images and get money for it. However, the Australian Open are proving that you can do a lot more with NFTs, and there's a range of different things to do. The Australian Open have also outlined a metaverse and NFT roadmap. They've said that in 2022 they're going to continue doing sort of NFT drops like they're doing right now. In 2023 they're going to expand more into the metaverse and in Decentraland, and in 2024 and beyond they're going to expand into play to earn gaming, and they're actually going to be adopting real world use cases for NFTs. As we can see here, the Australian Open have said that they're going to be doing Web3 enabled ticket sales, sponsored contracts, and on-site and off-site experiences. So they've essentially said that they're going to actually be going on-chain. The tickets for the Australian Open in the future are going to be NFTs, the sponsored contracts in the future will be NFTs, and this will all be stored on an immutable and public ledger. So they're really all going all in on crypto right now, and this is absolutely great to see in my opinion. In the future, I do believe that a lot more items will be digital. We'll see house contracts, tickets, and everything online, and all of these items will be turned into NFTs as it's simply more efficient for this. The company can track and trace the item if it's an NFT, it can verify if it's a correct item, and this NFT will be stored immutably on the public ledger forever, which in my opinion adds a lot of different benefits to having digital items. So overall, this makes me very, very bullish on crypto, and I do think the Australian Open are doing this the right way. Too many brands like Pepsi and Coca-Cola are doing NFTs the wrong way, and it's great to see the Australian Open actually doing it correctly. Now, another thing the Australian Open are doing is they're using Chainlink's verifiable randomness for these NFTs. The purpose of this is to ensure that every individual is randomly assigned an NFT, and there's no way to actually game this NFT drop. So, as we can see, the more NFT adoption there is, the more Chainlink verifiable randomness adoption there is, which is good for Chainlink going into the future. It shows that Chainlink can actually be used for the majority of NFT drops, and it is good to see the Australian Open actually taking notice of Chainlink and actively buying Link to pay for a Chainlink service. So, I was very shocked and happy to see that the Australian Open are using both Chainlink and Ethereum here. They're issuing these NFTs on Ethereum and OpenSea, and they're using Chainlink's VRF to make sure the NFT drop is fair. So I am very happy to see this, and it shows the Australian Open are definitely heading in the right path. Now, the next big bit of news that I wanted to talk about is 2021 fee revenue. Essentially, CryptoFees.info managed to put together a comprehensive list of how much every blockchain earned in fees over the course of 2021. Now, some people don't believe fee revenue is important. However, I do, because the more fee revenue there is, the more demand for the token there is, and the more value the token has. Moreover, the more fee revenue there is, the more secure the blockchain is. This is because fee revenue is actually paid out to the individuals securing the blockchain, which in proof of work is nodes, and in proof of stake is validators. So, as we can see, Ethereum dominated the fee revenue charts. Over the course of 2021, Ethereum earned $10 billion in fee revenue, which is an absolutely massive number. Ethereum is valued at roughly $350 billion right now, however it earned $10 billion in fee revenue. This is actually roughly on par with a lot of companies that are valued similar to Ethereum right now, which is great to see. The next biggest fee revenue earner was Uniswap. Now, most of you will know what Uniswap is. All it is a decentralized exchange on top of the Ethereum network. Individuals will interact with Uniswap to trade crypto, and Uniswap is exclusively on the Ethereum network and within the Ethereum family, and it earned $1.6 billion in fee revenue, which is absolutely massive. Now, after Uniswap, we can see that the next two layer ones are Bitcoin and the Binance Smart Chain. Bitcoin earned $1 billion, which is 1/10 of Ethereum's fee revenue, and honestly, I am surprised that there is so much demand to use Bitcoin on the Bitcoin network. I would assume that the majority of this fee revenue comes from January of 2021, where a lot of people were sending Bitcoin around. However, since there's nothing you can do on the Bitcoin network except transfer Bitcoin, I would expect that this revenue will probably go down over time, while Ethereum's will go up over time. Binance Smart Chain earned $800 million in revenue, and from there on, there's no other layer ones even close. If we take a look at stuff like Solana and Avalanche, they're not even close to Ethereum. I believe Solana earned roughly $20 million in fee revenue, and if you compare that to Ethereum's $10 billion, Ethereum absolutely dwarfs it. Overall, Ethereum earned over 100 times the revenue of most other layer ones, and it earned over 10 times the revenue of both Bitcoin and Binance Smart Chain, and in my mind, Bitcoin and BSC don't compete with Ethereum, because Binance Smart Chain is for a centralized company, Binance, and Bitcoin doesn't have smart contracts, so you can only transfer Bitcoin on the Bitcoin network. So this shows that Ethereum is well ahead of the competition in my opinion, and I do think it's the best layer one, and it is the most undervalued in my mind. Now, the next thing that I wanted to show is that Aave looks to be deploying on a bunch of different layer 2 networks. As we can see, an individual has gained access to a snapshot from Aave. This snapshot shows that Aave will be launching on Optimism, Arbitrum and Boba Network. In my mind, this is very good and this is much needed. Essentially, what Aave is Aave is basically the bank of cryptocurrency and it's a money market. You can lend and loan your crypto, you can store your money on Aave, you can save money there and do basically everything you can do with a bank on top of Aave. However, right now, Aave isn't deployed on any layer 2s, and most of these layer 2s need more liquidity and they need a money market. So it looks like Aave is going to be deploying on all of the big ones. Arbitrum and Optimism are obviously the big layer 2s right now, and if we can get Aave on it, I do think they'll get a lot more adoption. Now, the last bit of news that I briefly wanted to discuss because I found it quite amazing is someone has bidded $6.7 million on a Mega Mutant serum. Currently, the Mega Mutant serum is listed for $14 million, and it looks like the owner isn't even going to accept this bid. All this does is it gives you access to a picture of a Bored Ape or a mutant ape, and in my opinion, this is absolutely crazy. I'm amazed to see pictures of JPEGs going for $6.7 million, and it will be interesting to see if the owner accepts this offer. Now, the last thing I did briefly want to say is I am going on holidays over the next couple of weeks, so the videos are going to become a lot less active, and I have a few pre-recorded ones that I will send out over the holidays. However, there'll probably be a lot less videos. So I will be back roughly the end of January, and I have some good videos planned for then. I'm probably going to be doing an interview with Anthony Sassano, so if you have any questions for Anthony, drop it down below in the comments, and that basically brings us to the end of the video, so thanks for watching the video.